Now this story is coming from Luke chapter 16. It's the story of the unjust manager. Jesus told his disciples about a master whose manager was misusing or mismanaging the master's resources. And so the master said to the manager, "What is this that I hear about you? Give an account of your management. You can no longer be my manager." So the manager said to himself, "What am I going to do? I'm losing my job. I can't dig, and I'm ashamed to beg. I know what I'll do so that I'll be welcome into people's homes when I lose my job." So he called the master's debtors, and he called them one by one. He had them in. He said to the first debtor, "What do you owe my master?" And he said, "I owe 1,000 gallons of olive oil." He said, "Now sit down and write 500. And then to the second debtor, the manager said, "What do you owe my master?" And he said, "I owe 1,000 bushels of wheat." So the manager said, "Sit down and write 800. Now when the master heard about this, he commended the unjust manager for acting shrewdly. For the children of this world are more shrewd in dealing with their own kind than are the children of the light." And Jesus said to his disciples, "Use worldly, or make friends using worldly wealth, so that you'll be welcomed into eternal dwellings." And Jesus said, "If you're faithful with little, you'll be faithful with much. If you're dishonest with little, you'll be dishonest with much." He said, if you're not faithful in handling money, who will trust you with true riches? And if you're not faithful or you're not trustworthy in handling other people's properties, then who will give property of your own? Jesus said, you can't serve two masters. You're either going to love the one and hate the other, or you're going to be devoted to the one and despise the other. In other words, you can't serve both God and money. Now, the Pharisees who loved money, when they heard Jesus say this, they ridiculed Jesus. And Jesus said to them, "You justify yourselves before men, but God knows your heart, and what is highly esteemed in the eyes of men is detestable before God." And this is the story coming from Luke chapter